Hey y'all, I didn't think I'd be back so soon, especially since I had a good day of D&D and I'm really trying to keep positive because they got some test results back. There's a cyst on my fallopian tube. One of my fibroids is still kind of big, but not big enough for it to be a concern. But they are worried about my fallopian tube, so I gotta go in for an ultrasound tomorrow on top of a week of specialists, so this is gonna be fun. But the good news is my kidneys are good, my liver is good, my heart's a normal size, I don't have a high A1C or whatever that is, I don't have a high glucose, I'm good for the most part, and my calcium is finally back up to an 8. But this fibroid has been pressing on the nerve, and it would explain some of the pain that I was going through that I thought was just menstruation. But I'm glad they caught it. Michigan is a really good hospital. I wish I had gone to them first. And that's why I'm using their name, because the other hospital, while they did their best, I hope to not have to use them again. But I seen that the heifer decided to try to do bedroom seal position because she seems to think she can copy my style. Now, most of you know I do indulge in fitness. And the fact of the matter is, I am not bed bound. I might be going through a little bit of health problems, but like I said, got my barium calcium tablets. I've been raising my levels up. I'm going to see doctors probably all week now with this cyst. So I don't know what Chantel thinks she's copying, but bitch, you're boring no matter what room you're in. So this will probably be one of the few ones before I go to the once a week format. And I don't want to give a direct date except it's going to be on Saturday until I'm in the clear and until we know whether the cyst is benign or not. So I know y'all, I really want to get back to calling out the heifer at least once a week because the Kuwait Puwak is boring to me. But for now, health comes first. But I'm going to do one more because apparently my craziness has garnered some fans. And thank you so much for your kind comments. I really do appreciate them. But this intro has been long enough. And Chicken Pickle has graced us with another really good edit of this nonsense. So I'm going to get this fired up and give you my honest opinion of the biting copycat Beatus lady. So let me give her her like. I am already subscribed. I know there's perks. I'll look at those later. I'm going to get this fired up.
What? What is this? Pathetic. She's so fast, she's so gross, she will never find love. Pathetic. The only one who can love this woman is the good Lord. I'm about and pathetic. She will never change, she will always stay the same. Pathetic and insane. Pathetic. Very scary, you don't carry. Damn, I'm jelly. Pathetic.
Hello, you beautiful little gherkins. Well, bedbound Bertha sure was very smug in her Q&A about never becoming bedbound for someone who then went live several hours later, claiming to be bedbound because of her sciatica. She thinks this is hilarious, but it's all fun and...
Not to interrupt Chicken Pickle, but there's nothing hilarious about being bedbound. And bitch, I know you think that I'm bedbound, but okay, whatever. I don't deal with sciatica, but when I did, it was never painful enough to be bedbound. You are so fake, and you are banking on that man not understanding health just enough for him to cater to you just a little bit. It must be sad that you have to resort to those tactics to be taken care of. Couldn't be me, heifer.
in games until your temporary bedbound arc turns into getting sponge baths in the bed like Amber Lynn in 2019.
Oof.
Let's get into this nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, I'm looking rough.
When don't you look rough? Even the filters can't figure out whether to cover up the blotchy skin, give you eyes that are like mine naturally. Almond shape comes naturally with my genetics. I can't help it, honey. But look at you laying to the side. Like I said, I've got some electrodes to me still because they had to do an EKG last night because I started to feel a little faint. And when they did an MRI, I went through the machine and that's when they found the cyst. So me being superstitious, I took all the other ones off, but I left these two on because I don't want to go back to the hospital anytime soon. And I'm lucky they did not keep us. Well, we got home a bit late. But getting back to this troll, she looks ridiculous. You can't match me, Heffa. I know you keep trying, but there's a difference between somebody who actually lost weight and somebody who keeps gaining. You look fucking ridiculous. The ad is trying to save me from this. I know it. Because it's going to irk me. Everything's funny.
Yeah,
you are
sciatica's
literally in a fucking... No, it's not just sciatica, you liar. You're just lazy. You're literally mocking your own health crisis. Okay? I mean, it's your life to throw away, Heffa. I don't care.
Like, it's taking me out. Celie, it's so bad right now. Okay, listen, I think it's from... I don't know if it's from the walk.
Walking and exercise actually help joint pain, which sciatica and nerve pain, which sciatica is normally related to. So you're full of shit, carbs and lies, as usual.
Anyone ever have this?
No. Well,
ibuprofen, Tracy. I'm on...
I had sciatica probably after the pregnancy for just a little bit. But I also then, a couple of years later, got bariatric surgery and started exercising. So you are full of crap saying that anybody else got this? Even if they had sciatica, most people who have suffered with it walk. And since walking's too much for you, you found a way to trick the scat man into believing you're just too dainty and sick. Fuck out of here, you fool.
on Celebrex. Ibuprofen is Little League. So
Wow.
shortly after I went for that 3K walk, I felt fine the next day. And then I think the day after, I don't know what happened.
3K walk with about 15, and I'm being generous saying 15 because there's probably more like 18,000 pauses, scaring those kids on the train. And I'm going to tell you one thing, your little questions and answers, I'm not interested in calling that out, even though I'm sure some people would like me to call out your fuckery. You already answered that that man is only on retainer. He's not going to be a part of your couples channel, but you don't know what to do, and now all of a sudden you're sick, and he's going to care for you. I doubt it, but okay.
Happened. It just, I had a flare up, like, really bad. Like, I know, like, so I did talk to a doctor about it. I did see a doctor.
Sure she did.
Well, that's kind of why I've been missing. Just like, I've been busy, but also like health problems with it. This stupid thing.
Miss, I sleep till 4:30 in the fucking afternoon. Is busy. Do you have a kid? Do you have a spouse that's actually there? Did you clean up? Did you take care of them pets? Did you get Julia spayed? I have like 50 questions to what the fuck is keeping this bitch busy. Because we all know it's a lie, right? We all know she's a liar with liabetes and full of carbs and lies.
So I'm like, I can't ignore it anymore. I have to get, like, you know. So basically I'm on bed, like, I can't irritate it because apparently for sciatica people...
There ain't no fucking doctor telling you to get bed rest for sciatica. So please, every other fucking word out of her mouth is a lie. Good Lord, you say you're holy, you're supposed to be blessed in the light of Allah, and you're just lying constantly. All right, whatever, Heffa.
People are like, stretch, stretch, stretch. So it feels like someone shot me in the butt cheek, and it's like, you ever have like...
Ain't nobody touching that butt cheek. Get all the way the fuck out of here with that nonsense. The visuals alone is just gross. Nobody's touching your flat yet big pancake ass butt. Shut up.
a really bad Charlie horse, and the pain is so bad, and like you're just like writhing in pain like a baby.
We know you want to be a baby again, Chantal. We know you want people to care for you because me allegedly was too young to do it. And now you are trying to live vicariously through partners. You're going to lose that scat man. He's probably already on his device chatting up people on whatever that mode is again, invisible mode or whatever it is, because he's sick of this. No partner wants to be a full-time caregiver. I can't believe I have to keep saying this to you, but whatever. It's your life and fake relationship to throw down the toilet.
It doesn't go away. It's just like constant. And now it's bad to the point where
It's because you're over 450 pounds. It's constant because you lay on your ass all day. And like I said, just because you're trying to copy my style, if you're not exercising, if you're not moving, I get to walk just a little bit each day, even with what's going on with the cyst. It was a bit of a rough day because I'm really not allowed to put too much pressure on it, but at least I'm still mobile. I can't believe you're using this excuse to just lay and eat. Couldn't be me.
throbbing, and my whole leg is almost numb down to my feet.
That's called
I do,
diabetes.
but see, like Tracy,
It's the fucking beatus. Why are you trying to blame sciatica for something that's probably your high glucose? Miss 414? Crazy. She's so crazy. Delusional.
the stretching makes it worse. I tried stretches before I saw a doctor. Like they put me, I'm on Celebrex twice a day. It doesn't even help that much.
So you're gonna fucking medicate and stuff your face, lay on your ass instead of doing stretches, which would help alleviate some of the tension. A deep tissue massage sometimes helps as well, but walking really is the best thing, and you already blamed that for your sciatica. Dum dum.
So like it's like a strong NSAID. It randomly disappeared. That's what I'm hoping. So they want me to try gabapentin, yeah. I know, and Lyrica, I looked that up too. But the stretching seems to make it.
Everything she does is looked up online. She's diagnosed it herself. There is no doctor. This heifer is so fucking delusional that she would need severe psychosis evaluation and meds. Because she is trying to convince us that she went to a doctor, told them all of these problems, and he convinced her that, oh, no exercise, just be bedbound. You'll be fine. Whatever.
Get worse.
I don't doubt she has severe sciatica issues. There's absolutely no way she's not in pain constantly. But the fact that she's sitting here laughing with the absolute state of her health is why nobody actually cares.
Going to the bathroom is hell.
I'll even add to it. Ew, nobody wants to hear your bathroom habits. I know way too much about that, Miss Poop and Vomit. But let's get it straight. It's not just that nobody cares because she's not taking this seriously. I'm just here, like a lot of people, whether it's mean of me to say it or not, to see where this arc ends up. Because if she keeps doing shit like this because she thinks she's copying me and thinks she's being cute, yeah, bitch, I know you watch my videos. You made a lot of references that I said in the last video. You're not fooling anybody, heifer. And when you end up in a very, very large body bag, you ain't got nobody but yourself to blame.
I'm going to listen to the doctor for, he says usually sciatica, like it could be a flare, but sometimes it goes away. So I'm going to try this for now, like a few more days of just being bedbound and resting, because when I walk.
But in your Q&A, which I watched in FFG's chat, bitch, that's a ugly pause too. You said you'll never be bedbound. You told people that was a dumb question. They were being ridiculous. And now, because you see how well my videos are doing, I'm not even over 600 followers, but I get plenty of views for my following. I'm not planning on YouTube to be monetized. It's not a sustainable income for me. So yeah, that's not in the goal. But the nerve of you acting like you can copy what I do. I'm a published author. You can't say that. I'm in a loving relationship. You can't say that. I'm a new homeowner. You can't say that. And I'm a mom. There's legitimately nothing you can do to match me, but stay jealous, heifer. I love that for you.
Walk too much. Oh yeah, I've had massages every few hours.
She's a liar. You call rubbing the back of your own damn legs a massage? Get all the way the heck out of here, you big dum-dum. And you could just walk around your apartment. Sansa even broke that down. Walking in a contained area, one that's air conditioned, would probably do you good, but you refuse because you think you're matching my energy. Okay, bitch. Like I said, after this week of specialists, especially when we get the cyst ultrasound, because I'm allergic to the contrast, has iodine in it. So, sucks, but I'd rather get the sonogram anyway to make sure that it's benign, but it has been painful, y'all, so I just want to do all the right things. And tomorrow's going to be busy. The whole freaking week is going to be busy.
And now the massages hurt me. I don't want the massage anymore. We have a massage gun, too. That hurts even worse. Massage by hand was helping more, but... So
your man wasn't massaging you. You were doing it by hand and using a massage gun. Tell us that man ain't living with you in 30 words or less.
But the stretches I tried made it worse. It made it flare up even worse. It's so bad.
Yes, we know, Chantal. You're so special that the treatment most people find helpful for sciatica just doesn't work on you.
My worry...
She is a specialist, dirty little snowflake from Corinth. And the problem I have with all of these lies is she knows that most of these is probably diabetic nerve pain, which I kept having people explain to me until they did the test in the labs and they realized she doesn't have any of that. So now they're trying to scramble to figure out what's been causing the issues besides the low calcium and low vitamin D. And now with that cyst pressing on the nerve, it's probably one of the things. But the fact of the matter is, you're going through diabetic nerve pain. All the flare-ups, all the things shooting up and down your legs. Because I had to learn about that. And it fucking sucks. And still, on Tuesday, even with my labs, I'm going to visit the endocrinologist so I can make sure my kidneys stay okay. Because the whole CAT scan, which I guarantee you can't fit through the machine, but I did. They had to run me through a couple of times to get upper and lower. You'll probably never know what that feels like, you big dum-dum.
Is that it's due to like I'll have to go back to the doctor if it doesn't clear up, because it could be like something like a bulge, like a back problem, like pinching the nerve, and then what if I need microsurgery and all this other BS? Like, oh my god.
Oh my God, that would just be awful for you. Then you'll need an in-home caregiver. I'm sure Scatman will hire somebody cute so he can poop on her.
So, yeah, that's right. The walking may have aggravated it. That's what they said.
Julia's in the background to warn us that this bitch is lying. We already know, kitty, and you're a good kitty. Not you, baby. I'm talking to the screen.
So, I don't stretch before my walks. No, I don't know. I thought I should be able to walk, but I guess, you're fine.
You thought you should.
Not to interrupt, Chicken Pickle. I'm only, 3 minutes into this, and I'm already feeling the vein on the side of my head start to drop, because she thought she'd be able to walk when you know that the way you carry your girth was probably putting a lot of pressure on your backs and legs. You're very big in the middle, and it's hard. Like I said, I got lucky that a lot of my fat, even the stuff that I kind of accumulated during the pandemic, tends to go to the thighs. And I've been told that if I got the skin surgery, I could probably drop another 50 with that, but I don't want any unnecessary surgeries. I'm already potentially having to go in for one for this cyst. But the fact that you keep saying things like, I never thought walking would do this to me, bitch, you're using that as an excuse, because exercise is beneficial. You ain't fooling nobody. Back to you, Chicken Pickle.
Should be able to walk. You're surprised that herpling through the park took a toll on your overstuffed body.
Oh, no,
Chantal.
Oh. I called it the wobble waddle, but herbalin. That's a good one. Oh man, I love watching Chicken Pickle. I'm gonna see how much more I can get through this, because she's already irking my soul.
You can't sit and talk without getting winded. This isn't shocking.
Nope.
It's just further confirmation that you absolutely did not walk for 4 hours like you claimed previously.
It's not an excuse. Well, it is an excuse, but it's a valid one.
It's not a valid one. Exercise, big heifer.
I hear, yes, they might have to do steroid injections. Me, oh my gosh. So,
her beezers are as dumb as she is. Stop giving her bad advice. They're not going to have to do steroid injections. She probably wouldn't feel it with all the fucking diabetic nerve pain she's going through. Stop giving medical advice to this heifer that won't go and get the help she needs. She needs mental health, she needs actual doctors, and she needs to care about her life. She just wants to die being cared for, and I can't imagine what that's like, y'all. Honestly, I am lucky that my partner has been an advocate for me. He even went out to get dinner tonight because I've really been in a little bit of pinchy pain from this cyst. But he has been a real trooper. But he doesn't bathe me. He doesn't take care of me because I'm not a fucking baby. You can't, even when you get to 40, you're not allowed to team 40. You cannot sit with us because your shit is not together. And that's if you make it, heifer, because this bedbound arc does not look good. All signs look bleak.
Yeah, my muscles are spasming. It's bad. Nerve block? You can't get CBD.
How you got muscles? You mean that jelly underneath the fat in your legs? Okay, whatever.
Here now. I'll be able to get surgery? I'll have to.
Yeah, right.
The beginning of the end. Here we go with the dramatics.
It's not dramatic. Sorry again to interrupt Chicken Pickles, but those who are saying that in your chat mean it. If you get bedbound and you stop being completely mobile, like that's what I know you're hoping. We all are on the same page that she's hoping for this, right? That's the end for you. Like I said, being in and out of the ER freaking sucks as it is. But the pain was so intense last night, and I was worried that it was calcemia again, and thank God it wasn't. But now I've got to deal with a fucking cyst. This interrupts a lot of my day, and I still walked a bit because I don't want to be stuck. And I know some people are thinking, well, why are you doing this in bed? I already explained it in the last Calling Out the Heifer. Watch that instead.
It's not dramatic, though. We just saw how much your mobility has declined in my last video in just 11 months.
Yep.
And that's with lots of outings, travel to Thailand, and
Yep.
more. At your size and your diet, a couple of days of being fully bedbound could result in complete immobility.
I mean, the bitch eats about 4 to 5K calories per day. And I already said in the last Calling Out the Heifer, and this I will repeat, to start losing weight at her size especially, she needs a 1,200 calorie or less, probably not less because she's a binge monster, to lose enough weight each month. I'm allowed 1,500, 1,500 calories to continuously lose steady weight. Most women who are healthy are allowed 2K per day to maintain weight. It really is important to talk to a dietitian, physician, and follow up with your primary care physician. This broke ass bitch don't have any of those things. She couldn't even say endocrinologist because she's a dada who dropped out of college. Well, I got a degree. I know you're jealous, Heifer, and I know you're going to watch this.
It's a no estro. No. Actually, speaking of estro, I've been looking into also, I'm going to have to just like integrate myself into more healthcare. Like I need to look into female health clinics here.
Whatever.
I want to like start taking care of that.
Female health clinics,
whenever
you're
you're
going to
postmenopausal
burn
at a
in.
younger age, you have to like get bone density checks and stuff like that.
I wouldn't know. Still have my uterus, fibroids and all, and the Mirena has shrunk a lot of those. So they're not even worried about that. It's just the cyst on my fallopian tube that's got to be checked out. I think you think what you're doing is cute. And there is nothing cute about you. I know they like to call you cutie because they think that's what your mom called you. But there is legitimately nothing cute about these antics, Heifer. This is aggravating to watch. Oh, boy.
It feels like everything, like you always hear stories when you're younger. You better take care of yourself now because whenever you're 40, and what do you know?
Bitch, I know you watch my video. Shut the fuck up. Take care of yourself no matter what. Don't take life, health, diet, money, or any advice from this dumb heifer. This broke ass bitch is trying to say that somebody told her to take care of herself when she was younger. You've got oppositional defiance, undiagnosed, but we can all see it. Anybody that told you that, you decided, nope, I'm just going to eat a dozen cheeseburgers from McDonald's instead. Bees will let bees. She's annoying.
What do you know? All of it comes crashing down.
Online courses offered by Purdue Global help me
Even
to build my career,
YouTube
as well
wants
as
me
it
to
helped me
freaking
learn
tap
new
out
language
from
skills.
this. But no thank
Your
you.
health issues aren't a result of your age. It's a result of your gluttony. Every single health issue you have can be linked back to your super morbid obesity.
Yep.
And you still won't stop.
I said mega morbid
I
obesity.
honestly don't even have much of an upside.
I don't even want to say super because I'm in morbid still, which I'm steadily getting back out of that. But she is definitely in the mega, and she doesn't want to admit that. Not being able to admit that you've put on pounds, not being able to admit to looking at yourself and realizing there are target areas that you want to touch upon, that is a big part of this. But she doesn't care about weight loss. She just wants views. And I refuse to give her direct views. That's why I'm always grateful to these young editors who have bop openings, who make this shit watchable. Because right now, if I tried to watch her directly, I'd probably punch the screen, hoping that I could hit her through fucking kinetic energy.
Appetite. The only thing I've eaten yesterday and today.
Based on your Cheeto-stained fingers, I see why you didn't finish that thought.
Exactly. She's trying to develop a lie. Whenever she pauses like that and looks around or looks away, she's about to lie. She didn't eat. Your fingers stains say different, heifer. And we know you got takeout. You're about to contradict yourself because you always do that. It is so mind-boggling watching you lie. You are a case study in psychology, and I say that as a diagnosed schizoaffective disorder with sociopathy. I'm not ashamed to say it because I get help from my shit. You need to join the club or shut the fuck up.
It can affect anybody, yeah, Jessica, exactly. Even if you're young. You can injure yourself and get it. People who do sports actually get it a lot because they injure themselves.
You've never done
No, I'm
sports.
not.
Shut
I was
up.
supposed to be. Whenever I had my hysterectomy, I went to see. So whenever was during my hysterectomy, I was being seen by oncology, gynecology. Then after that, they referred me to, and Ottawa has a really, really good women's clinic, and I was being seen there.
Whatever.
And of course, I neglected my health, got depressed, didn't want to go to the appointments. I have appointment anxiety. I would drive to the appointments, drive around the parking lot, freak out, and go home. And yeah, so stupid because I should have had a bone density test, and I was on the patch, Estro patch. I think like Amber Lynn was. Isn't she on the Estro patch or something?
Why are you copying
And
Amber
I
Lynn
just
again?
stopped taking it. So
You
I have to go back on
already
something.
bought. No.
There's always an excuse for why she fails to take care of her health.
Exactly.
You didn't follow up with any appointments because you're lazy, and you would rather be eating and chasing men.
Yep.
Do you think we don't remember all of the therapy and dermatology appointments in 2021 that you kept canceling and missing because you were staying up all night getting high at the trap house?
Exactly. And before this heifer starts blowing it out her ass again, and her ass is basically her mouth. Honestly speaking, not only is canceling appointments shitty, especially when you're supposedly changing your life, but I wanted to touch upon copying Amber Lynn Reed with the Q&A, copying you a lot of her shtick. And then on top of that, you talk about following up with doctors and how you had good doctors in Ontario. You should have stayed your ass in Ontario. Now you're here in Kuwait, you're going to have to pay out of pocket, and you suck at following through with doctor's orders. You lied and said a doctor told you, only a cup full of rice in my hands, and we've seen you eat pelagic of rice since then. We've seen you avoid vegetables, even though they told you to avoid vegetables. We've seen you face fuck 2 quesadillas and fries from Taco Bell, along with a sugary drink. You are not taking this seriously, and it is not mine or anybody who watches you life throw away. And I think a lot of us are just here to see the inevitable.
So sciatica is, you have a sciatic nerve. It's the longest nerve in the body, and it goes from the bottom of your spine, lower back, like near your buttocks, goes all the way down to your feet. So something is irritating that nerve, pinching on the nerve or something.
I wonder what that could be.
I always used to hear my grandmother, my sciatica, my son, she was on Lyrica, and I just thought, it can't be that bad, you know? It's
You
bad.
do
I was
realize.
Of course.
No. She keeps bringing up her deceased granny and, like, stealing all of her grandmother's health issues. Honey, you're not even 40 yet. You're 39, talking like you're 80 years old. What? No. I'm not going to let this heifer steal my soul. I'm going to let this
You would
go
diminish your grandmother's pain. It only matters when it happens to you.
Ow, my
Idiot.
sciatica. I don't know if they have gabapentin here.
Fucking idiot.
I guess I'll have to ask. I don't know. They put me on Celebrex, which I don't know.
Sorry if you get
It's like a
typing. I'm
wheelchair.
trying to
I'm
get
not gonna move for like a month. So,
A
the thing
month?
is,
A month? What? No, I got to hear that again. I'm sorry. I don't normally tap it back. But no. Because, no. And you do realize, Heffer, that I was in the hospital for 3 weeks, and I lost 21 pounds. But you're going to lay in the bed for a month eating 5K plus calories per day? She's it. This is it.
I guess I'll have to ask. I don't know. They put me on Celebrex, which I don't know. You should get a wheelchair. I'm not gonna move for like a month. So the thing is,
Sorry, Rusa. Ancestors, guide me through this fuckery. Please guide me through this fuckery, because the shit she's saying don't make sense. She's not gonna fucking move for a month. Bitch, you haven't moved for years. The most exercise that you got in Kuwait, you were huffing and puffing behind a man that was really unflatteringly catching your struggle. Ay. Whatever.
this is like, I don't know. We're Salah and I are gonna be in a bad way.
You already in a bad way. He cheated on you with Kai Bella, probably one of many. He fat shamed you to the whole freaking internet, and we know he has a pooping grape fetish. You're already in a bad way because you don't move. Now you can't clean the house. There's no reason to keep somebody like you as wife. Even yesterday, before we went to the ER, because I pushed it a little bit hard, and then the pain in my pelvic area was a bit too much. I was doing my dishes. I was cleaning up because I don't want my house falling apart. And with the busy week we got, the more that's done, the less the boys have to do just in case. The fact that you're going to lay for a fucking month just eating and hoping that man wants to cater to you, I can't wait to see him dump you. I cannot wait for that crying stream or video that you do like you did when BB dumped you, because he realized that you can't give him the life that he desires as a Muslim man. You fetishist.
Like, I was told I can tell you he's having surgery, but I can't. I just gonna leave it at that.
He ain't having no surgery. He's getting the fuck away from you. He wants to surgically remove the 450-pound cankle tumor that latched on to him, saying that you would get him papers.
It's nothing too serious. He's gonna be okay.
I don't care.
So we're both gonna be in a bad.
We don't fucking care about Scatbot. I barely pay attention to your nonsense. So stop lying, because if he was really having surgery, he should man up, cam up, like you like to say to us heifers, and tell us himself. Because it's coming from his liar partner with diabetes. And I'm calling you a partner because you ain't proved that you're a wife, heifer.
Way.
Unless Salah is going to stop being a coward and show his face on camera, we don't want to hear updates about him.
And it's probably just another ingrown butt hair or ball hair. He gets stuff like that because he's a dainty old boy.
He can't choose to be offline completely, but then let you use his surgery for sympathy ass pats.
Exactly.
How will you perform
my
the wifely
butt
duties? Oh, I still I can still do small things. I just force myself. It's very
Wifely, what? You're not doing no wifely duties. You don't cook well. You don't clean at all. You don't take care of the pets. And you ain't getting the booty. Whatever. I know he's in the duty. Who are you trying to fool with this shit? You were so smug in that last Q&A, and now you want pity. You should have gave us Rage. Rage would have been more interesting and funnier. This shit is pathetic.
very painful, but like for now we're just gonna be ordering for a few days. Salah right now has been taking care of the pets for me, like because bending is really painful.
So now you got that man. Go for him for your food. Go for him for your groceries. Go for him to take care of them pets. Probably clean the house because y'all can't afford a maid. Yeah, you got yourself a real prize there, Scatbot.
Painful, but yeah, that's about it. Like we just order. The house is not really messy. I'm just like staying.
Lies. Just because, and if she wasn't lying, she would sit up a bit in spite of the sciatica and give us just a room tour of that filthy ass house. He bought all that furniture for his mistress, finding out it was a honey trap. And then you came home to fuck it all up. I love that for both of you.
In bed for most of the time, but I mean, I still do some small things.
Bullshit. Small things like sit up and go, Salah, I need food, get food, me. Is he here? Julia, go check and see if your daddy's here. I can't wait for the next 90 Day the Other Way thing by Dank Fupa, because you're giving so much material. I love this for all of us.
But Salah helps me a lot right now.
This is basically her dream come true.
Yep.
She gets to lay down 24/7, order every meal, and doesn't have to clean or take care of her pets. She is going to take full advantage of this for as long as she can. Why can't Salah cook meals at home? Is he truly so incapable of being an adult that if you can't cook, you have to get takeout?
He's like a Fisher-Price level man. He has not grown between the ages of 3 and 6. She tried to convince us all he does karate, he's a world-renowned whatever, because he ain't got no job. He's like Tommy from Martin. The man is just as inept at life as she is, and so he takes the paycheck that she cuts him to put up with her, with the promise that eventually he'll be in Canada, which, no way, dude. I honestly think that he's seen the writing on the wall a while ago. So he comes out of obligation because he technically brought her there. And I don't even think it's that deep. She pays him like she paid the Canadian crack demon to put up with this. But eventually, this home healthcare aid arc for him is going to get old and stale. And you're going to be on your own again. You refuse to learn the language. You refuse to integrate in the groups. You refuse to fucking make a real friend. You treat your beezers like they're disposable friends. I can't imagine how sad your life is, because it couldn't be me, heifer. Not at all.
She truly lives with a man-child.
I don't even believe she lives with him at this point. I think she gets him to come over every once in a while and do home health care, because you get paid for that shit.
Able to. Yeah, marriage is about taking care of each other when the other isn't able to.
You're not able to take care of him, so what the fuck? He's allegedly having surgery, which is probably just him going to the red room and not wanting to be around you. But if he was getting real surgery and you're laying about and unable to care for him, how can you even utter the words from your udders that you're taking care of each other? Are you for real? Are you really fucking for real? Like, you would be like, I would love for this idiot to make her way to New York City one day, even though I don't live there no more. Try to ingratiate with actual housewives of different ethnicities and tell them, well, I don't really move, I don't really clean, my husband takes care of everything. But he went and had surgery, and I couldn't care for him, but he still cared for me. And the blank stares you would get, like, Heffa, I can't be you. My family home trained me. You're a example of a lack of home training.
No, I don't need my mom. So that's a good kid.
She needs her mom. She needs Jesus. She needs Allah. She needs everything, including mental health help. She don't need a man. Men are your freaking poison for you. This is why you're laying there trying to be a pity-me princess when you're just a pathetic porky princess.
I'll take her right now. I mean, I'm not like incompetent. I can still do some things, but
You are years incompetent. Get the fuck out of here with that. What do you mean? I'm not incompetent. Miss 16-year job history of quitting or getting fired. Didn't get through college even though you keep calling yourself an English major. How were you an English major when you cut the class most of the time? I've seen the archives. And you dropped out. You can't give yourself a padded resume full of failure and then try to act like you're not incompetent. You're incompetent, you're irresponsible, and you're fucking lazy. Ill. Incompetent, irresponsible, lazy. Remember the acronym when I use ill on her, y'all. Because I'm going to be using it a lot now that she's bedbound.
we're managing. You know, so that's gonna be fun anyways. But this is not fun at all.
Sure it isn't. Thank you for that ad break, because my nerves was already... I could feel like the rage meter is nowhere near like John Wick's dog or Samuel L. Jackson voice. It's just teetering between yellow and orange right now. And honestly, she's so fucking pathetic. She's not even worth the rage right now. The inner wrath in me is not worth fighting with your inner gluttony, honey. It's just not worth the sparring. You're pathetic. Oh, I guess they're on the
list your vacation home on Airbnb.
I can't wait to... I'm going to pause that because no Airbnb. No, thank you. I would not want strangers in my house. Gross. But I can't wait till we get our pool built. We ain't going to be doing shit like this because I'm using it for exercise. But maybe once I don't know. I just don't like people bothering me while I'm swimming. I'm a grump. Sorry.
Oh, English major. I think the word you were looking for was incapacitated, but incompetent is probably more accurate.
Incompetent, irresponsible, lazy. The ill.
Yeah, of course, I'll go back to walking. I don't like being, like, literally not able to do anything. It frustrates me. It makes me cry. I hate it.
Lies.
A day or two, okay, fine, whatever, you know? But having to, like, laze around... Which...
I'm going to have to make a lie card because every time this bitch says something like this, I just want to hold it up. I'll probably never be able to put my hand down because, honestly, all she does is lie. It is frustrating. It is aggravating. I'm going to get through maybe one more minute of this, and y'all just go watch Chicken Pickle because this is hilarious, but it's also sad. She's going to lie again about how she doesn't want to be bedbound, even though she just got giddy about being bedbound and catered to. Manic-ass 10-lane mind. I didn't even want to play.
Like, not by choice. It sucks. For sure. Yeah, it sucks.
I'm sorry. How is this any different than what you do every day?
Not only that, but not by choice. You literally spent a year in Kuwait shoveling copious amounts of food. You did it again in Thailand whenever you got mad at Scatbot. You've eaten yourself into this position. So how is it not by choice? My cyst and the calcemia, that wasn't by choice. But some of us are working towards getting back. Fit bongs will be coming back, y'all. Whether I have to do them next month or whatnot, once a week you'll get one of the fitness routines at least. Until I'm able to do more than one day, which I won't be doing one day. I'm 5 days on, 2 days off, with the doctor's permission. But the nerve of this heifer talking about, oh, I didn't want to do that. Fuck out of here.
You rarely cook. You rarely clean. You rarely go out. You're always in seal position. This isn't new.
Yep.
Will February be the month of horizontal mukbangs? Yeah, probably.
Oh my God, that's what you need. You're already planning to be in bed for a month, shoveling real big amounts of food in your face. You look blotchy, swollen, and on death's door. And like I said, I know some people want to evoke to another YouTuber that passed. I don't talk ill of the dead. I wasn't around for her arc. But I can see why so many people keep bringing her up in relation to you. Because by the end, she was literally bedbound. And I know you watch my videos thinking, well, she does it and nobody's making fun of her. They don't make fun of me because I'm not actually bedbound. So I don't know what to tell you, Heffa, but this isn't impressive at all.
All the thumbnails will be like this for a month. Bedbound era.
That's supposed to be FFG's laugh. Because we know she's your girl crush forever. Now, I feel bad for FFG at that point, too, because we know this Heffa is standing her, and it's gross. But the fact of the matter is, you're mockable. You don't want to be mockable, stop being a clown. Fuck.
You're bedbound. Well, you're ugly bound. I'm just kidding.
It's not mean. You insult like you're in the fucking 3rd grade still, you big dummy. You want to call somebody ugly? Looking like that? Really? Do you not have mirrors in your place for real? Or do you just, your eyes have just been digitalized to only see yourself filter-wise? Because your smugness and arrogance make absolutely no sense, Heffa.
So mean.
It wasn't mean, it was stupid.
Nice.
You're not nice. You're awful. You're a big pile of abyssal awful. Stop trying to act like you're a sweet person. There is nothing sweet about you, you sourpuss.
To people. I'm only doing it to earn good deeds. Trust me.
You're not going to earn good deeds. When they tally you at the afterlife, they're going to look and you are going to be in the negative like your bank account. And then they're going to drop you right into hell. And like I said, joking around, because I know it freaks my partner out when they do it. But I said I'd be a clerk there to check you in because I do really good clerical work.
You've never been nice to anyone unless they have a dick you can starfish
Exactly,
under.
honey.
Shut up.
So have you had an official diagnosis yet?
No, because she don't go to fucking doctors. She ain't had no diagnosis. She diagnoses herself. She goes on TikTok. She goes on Google. She likes to make up shit to get pity. Stop asking this bitch dumb questions that you already know the answer to. You know she's just gonna lie.
Sure, that's what it is. You don't say we're going crazy and crying because someone said one mean thing to them, but they do it to you every day. Yeah, I see.
And see, I know some people think that they got reaction challenge crying. Who? Name names, bitch. Because it ain't me. I know you ain't talking about my ass. You can put that in the sink. It got cold. Thank you, honey. I know you're not talking about me because if bitches are talking shit about me, let them talk. What, your cheerleader squad of the wannabe parody reactors and other stuff? I don't care. I know you don't believe I don't care, but as a sociopath, I'm wired to just not give a fuck. People want to waste time in their life talking about anything about me, go off, Heffers. I don't give a fuck.
See that? I kind of sometimes watch it if I have nothing else to do.
You watch all reaction channels all the time, you big fat liar.
Which I don't now. Like if I'm doing dishes or...
If she's doing dishes, she don't do dishes. Another lie. I need to just develop or get one of my friends that do those apps to tally that.
That's not technically true. She probably licks the plate clean. That's kind of doing
It's not cleaning. Ew. That's not cleaning.
The dish would be clean. I mean, it's going to be covered in nasty, gross spit, but...
You didn't hear the CPAP story about how it grosses her out and makes her nauseous because she doesn't like brushing her teeth.
How do you think the CPAP thing feels?
I know. So her licking plates would probably just leave one of them cartoon green stenches on the plate.
Scooping cat crap or something like that.
Probably actually
I'll put on
has the one plate.
Yeah. And it's a serving platter actually too. It's just ridiculous.
They do dishes. She does dish.
Yeah. And then she puts dirty dishes in her oven. She's a fucking whole ass mess.
Stream that's drama that doesn't involve me, and I'm just like, why am I listening to this? You ever notice when you listen?
You listen to it because you have nothing else going on in your freaking pathetic life. You love looking up stuff about yourself, even if it angers up your sugar blood. Sarah blood at this point. Why do you watch us, Heffa? I would never. If people were like, hey, Tin, we seen this video about you by her biggest cheerleader. Okay. I'm not going to pay people who want to talk shit about me attention. You pay them dust. But you are so narcissistic, undiagnosed, that you refuse to understand that it's not healthy to go seeking out heifers like me who don't like you and like to talk shit about you. But keep doing it, heifer. Thanks for the views, dummy. It's probably one of your sock accounts. Sarah Lee, the Charles guy, all the people that are still defending you after all the shit you've done over the 7 years on this channel. Fuck out of here.
Listen to these people, it just makes you like, what the hell are these people doing? Like,
we're reacting to your fuck shit. I know I might have to say it slower, but we are reacting to your fuck shit. But y'all, my man's home. I'm going to wrap this up. I got through 10 minutes of it. Go watch Chicken Pickle. Thank you all for the new subscribers. It's free on YouTube. If you like what you hear, please don't drink while watching me, because apparently I made somebody squirt soda out their nose. I just go off the cuff. This is all inside my crazy mind. I'm a writer too, so I've got away with words, but this heifer was irking my soul. Now that I know my calcium's up, I am happy. I just want to go get this ultrasound tomorrow and make sure the cyst is benign and see what we can do to remove it, because it is pinchy, y'all. But I will not be bedbound. This seal thinks that her seal position is cute. Nothing about you is cute. I'm going to go wrap this up. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see y'all soon.